Today is National Kabuki Syndrome Awareness Day.
It is a rare multi-system disorder. The abnormalities associated with are vast, making it historically difficult to diagnose. And because of that, there can be an emotional toll taken on those who have it and don't even know it.
News 19's Lauren Layton is in the studio with a story from one of our own, a producer that Ben and I work closely with in the newsroom.
Kabuki syndrome is probably something you've never heard of. One of our producers here at WHNT had never heard of it himself until he was diagnosed as an adult. Now he's speaking out in hopes someone in shoes like his knows they're not alone.
Ryan McGarty produces the weeknight newscasts at News 19. For 3 years now, he's covered content from behind the camera. Now he's stepping around to the other side to raise awareness about a disorder called Kabuki syndrome.
I think I was 21, almost 22 when we found out.
He's 26 now. The congenital disorder occurs in 1 in every 32 to 86,000 children.
I was born with clubbed feet, and I had a bad kidney, and I had hearing loss. Speech development wasn't really there in the beginning. I joke all the time that I pretty much grew up in doctor's offices because we were seeing specialist after specialist after specialist.
Technology has only recently evolved to pinpoint a diagnosis because Kabuki syndrome is so complex.
Having any kind of undiagnosed disability is just, it's not an easy thing to go through. People would ask and I would just be like, I have no idea.
Ryan's parents say growing up, some made hurtful assumptions.
Everybody just always assumes that he's also got some intellectual deficiency. First of all, don't pigeonhole my kid, right? And then, so I can't imagine how hard it was for him.
Even doctors took a shot in the dark.
At like 17 months, they told me that Ryan would never walk.
There you go, Ryan.
And I've had one tell me he would never talk.
Dr. Nathaniel Robin is the geneticist who finally put the pieces together 2 decades later.
The classic definition included this distinct facial appearance, congenital heart defects, growth problems, and intellectual disability.
But that's not Ryan.
We knew about Kabuki syndrome in this very narrow definition. That's why his case was so noteworthy. He was clearly intellectually typical and doing great.
Showing there's still so much to be learned about this understudied disorder.
I would just say for parents out there, you don't know what the future holds.
Ryan and his family are speaking out now in hopes of changing perspectives and promoting acceptance, and maybe even reaching someone like him who may not have all the answers yet.
My story and our story, it's a story of fighting. These people can do anything they put their minds to. It's just gonna take that little bit of extra effort, and it's not easy, but if you fight for it, you can make it happen.
If you want to catch Ryan's work, he produces the 9 and 10 p.m. newscasts on WHDF and WHNT. When he's not here, he's likely studying because he's also working toward his master's degree from Troy.